Hey guys, checking back in with you. I have been going strong for 5 hours today. Me and Bruce Lee are working today. Yeah, I went to the garage today and I probably got, I would say, honestly, probably over 50,000 CDs over there right now with that big load I got last week. So I am just going to list them all. I would say 95% of them merchant fulfilled, just to get them up. I have sold 5 today. I think that's altogether it's $57 for the 5 I sold today. So that's $57 more than I had. So I'm taking a break. You know, I've done 11 bags of CDs, so I'm I got one more here, and then I got like another, I think 27 in the car or something like that. So let me see how you are getting. Hold on, I can't. I'm trying to. The thing is sideways, Alexander. After you're starting to get ready. Yeah, I am happy, buddy. Yeah, it's just that I have so much good stuff. Well, the thing is, Alexander, I know you do. I know you pretty much only do eBay, but it's the thing is when you know you have such good stuff and you know it's going to sell. And what disappoints me is I know it'll sell if I just list it. It's not like something where you're gonna try to list it and you don't even know if anybody will buy it. You know, it's not some crap from a thrift store that's used or broken or toys or anything like that. You know that all the stuff I buy is gonna sell because it's Tom Ford, Thomas Pink, Polo, some Tommy, Armando Zegna, a couple Pradas, Gucci's. I don't know if the Gucci's are real or not, but I'll probably list the Gucci's last because that's one thing I don't want to do is start getting heavy into eBay and then get banned for counterfeit Gucci stuff. So I got a lot of Western shirts, a lot of Brooks Brothers, stuff like that. So I know it's going to sell, but I'm excited. I wanted to get some CDs done today, and I've got one more bag. I'll kind of show you here real quick. Let me move the stand here, but you can see when I'm doing my MFs, they end up being in a pile. I did it under the kitchen light here, guys, so you can kind of see me, okay? But it's just in racks like this, okay? So you see it'll just say this is 600. This is 580 to 616. And then, what you do is after you get them like that, you just put them stack them in the garage or whatever, and then as your orders come in, it'll say, like when I was using NitoScan, it would actually print you out a report, and you would go pull them, and then all you had to do when you had NitoScan was you would put this on the scale and you would scan it, and it would just print a label right then and there. But NitoScan, is a great program for big sellers. It's just they charge you in the beginning. They charge you 2% of gross. So even if you're doing a lot of FBA, they still take 2% of gross. So and you do have to you got to have a Star printer, you got to have a Zebra printer for them to work with it and all that. So you got to buy their printers and all that, So, but yeah, Alexander, I'm excited. Let me see. You have to. Hold on, but I'm trying to, like I said, my iPad's sideways. You have to let it get listed and get that. Oh yeah, get it active. Yeah, that's the thing. I found that guy that'll do the listings. If I get lazy, I should be able to list them. Pretty quick. I'm going to use my kitchen counter is it's on granite. It's like 9 feet long, and I'm just going to use part of it to do the quick measurements. And maybe take the one picture of the tag. I am going to show you tomorrow. I haven't hung up my artwork on the living room yet. I've done all of my Marylands everywhere else, but I'm going to bring my ghost mannequin over tomorrow, and I'm going to do a couple of pictures with my ghost mannequin and my regular mannequin. If you guys haven't seen my ghost mannequin, it's just a big full body mannequin where you can take the neck off, the arms off, everything like that. That's another thing I bought for $200. It's been sitting in the garage forever. So, but I'm going to set them side by side because everything in my apartment is the flooring is pergo, so I can slide the couch everywhere. And this one wall's there's nothing on it. It's about 13 feet long. I got my ab machine over there and my martial arts like split machine on the floor. and just the couch. So what I do is every day I'll pull the couch out, swing the mannequins over if I'm going to be shooting eBay in the morning or something like that. But yeah, like I said, guys, with the merch and stuff that I've been listing, I mean, it's going fine. I mean, it's just, you know, I think once I get 5,000-10,000 listed, it's gonna be like 50 orders a day, which it may take you a while, but you know, more orders come in. That's the reason we're in business. So, but after a while, man, it's like I said, when you're by yourself, after a while, it gets pretty boring doing this. You know, I've been yakking with Kaylee all day. Kaylee's on my page, and me and her have been DMing all day. She's one of the ones I talk to all day, so I appreciate her talking to me, because sometimes it gets really lonely here. You know, I went out and got the dog some burgers, and I got me a nerd slush, and that's about my only treat. So, but let me show you what I do with these bags. Okay, I'm just going to give you a quick example. Okay. These bags, they come in, I don't care if you know where I get them from, movie trading here in Dallas. Some people tell me not to tell you guys any of that stuff because you guys will go buy them out, but there is 16 movie tradings within an hour of me, so if you hit 2 stores, I'll hit the other 14. So, but they come like this, guys, okay? Just like this, 50 in a bag. You're paying, on the specials, when they have the bag specials, you're paying, you're getting 100 for $15, so you're paying 15 cents a piece, which I know some of the gurus on here that do CDs, the guru people, they're like, oh God, I never paid more than like 5 cents or 6 cents or whatever. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I don't have to sort them out of a Gaylord, and everything I get has every CD already in it, and every artwork is in there already too. So that's one caveat, guys. I mean, if you want to sit there and say, well, oh yeah, there's people that get them for 5 cents or 6 cents. I pay 15, but they come perfectly in a bag like this, perfectly clean, nothing wrong with them, you know. So all I do is I just open the bag up like this, guys, and they're always wrapped. They're always wrapped up. So you have to cut this little plastic off of them so you can open up the CD to see, make sure that some of these don't have the right CD in them, so you need to open it up and see if it has the right CD in it. But a lot of this good stuff, like this here, Celtic Thunder, this Celtic stuff goes real good. The one I sold today for $29, I sold one yesterday for 31 or 28 or 31. It's a real rare opera music, really like D minor, Mozart, something, you know, or somebody like that, or something. I know I sold one yesterday, it was Mozart. Today I sold one, I think it was a big 3 CD of some guy from the 1950s or something. Some you know, not Jimmy Buffett, but not Jerry Lee Lewis or nothing like that, but some off the wall guy in 1950s. So, you know, all I do is like I said, some of these out of the 50 normally, there'll be probably, I'd say, 1 to 5 that are no names, like this one here. It's called, this one I can tell you right now, it's just trash, but it's called The Good Earth Great Adventure Live. You get a lot of these off the wall church things. I just throw them away, or a lot of times I'll open them up and I'll save the black part here. I'll save the black thing and then I'll throw away the rest. No barcode, so you can kind of tell it's like a Baptist church singing thing or something like that. So this one here, guys, I sell the shit out of this one, okay? Chris Gaines, Garth Brooks. This one here, guys, every time, no matter if it's new, if I send it in very good, this is very good because it's already been opened, so very good. I sell the crap out of Chris Gaines, guys. So if you ever find these, Chris Gaines is like a really, really good CD. It'll sell every time you send it in. He actually looked pretty cool back then that way, like that, I think. The little goatee thing right there, he actually looked pretty cool back in the day. I mean, that's what I think, but you get a lot of weird stuff. I was telling Kaylee, you get a lot of, I showed her a CD, it was called The Frog Pond, a group called The Frog Pond, never heard of them. This one called Girls Society. You'll get a lot of weird stuff that's, you know, Ascending Gravity, never heard of it. You see, I got a lot of this opera music, melody opera music stuff. And you get a lot of normal stuff. Michael Phillips is a country guy. This is a Sunday with the Times. Some of this stuff really sells good. A lot of stuff I get from Victoria's Secrets. It sells real good too. Stuff like this old guy, Don Connolly. The stuff, like this here, it's you don't have the barcode, but you usually type it in and it's in there. Don Connolly, Michael and George, never heard of that one. Never heard of this one. Steve Green, Celtic Thunder. Like this one here, looks like some young girl. I don't have my glasses, but Lily Tyler or somebody like that, some kind of young girl there. You can see these are all their 99-cent ones, so. But front row, 2006 reserved. Bunch of just weird stuff, guys. Elevation 101. This stuff here, now this one brand sells really good. Bill and Gloria Gaither. The Gaither church stuff sells every time I send it in. No matter what condition, guys, it sells. So, any questions? I can kind of, I know Aaron's watching. Alexander said, hold on something. Alexander said something. I will message you. And yeah, no problem, buddy. That's fine. I'm just taking a break when my back's kind of hurting. I've been standing for 5 hours. A lot of sound. I get a lot of soundtracks, guys. Never Been Kissed soundtrack. That was good. I got in the other bag I did. I just got I had the Matrix, Batman and Rob, the original, like the Batman and Robin with George Clooney in it. That soundtrack. I've seen some of those going used or in new for 20 to 40. I mean, it's just crazy. Crystal Waters, I get a lot of R&B. Original Britney Spears, I get this one a lot. Brian Duncan, he's a religious guy, I get him a lot. I don't get a lot of heavy metal, honestly. I know Kaylee likes heavy metal. I don't get a lot of Hinder, I don't get a lot of Disturbed. My groups that I listen to are Disturbed, Hailstorm, Evanescence, Metallica, AC/DC. I don't get any of that stuff. It's very rare that I even see any of that. Very rarely do I see that. I see a lot of religious stuff. We get a lot of Aztec music. This one here is an Indian, like Seminole Indian music. It's called Real Nativity, One Holy Night by Robbie B. and Paul Brule. It's Indian music, like Choctaw Indian music, so. You never know what you're gonna get in these bags. I mean, like I said, I have so many of them, and then boxes and boxes. I mean, I'm gonna basically, you probably will get to the point where I'm sick and tired of looking at CDs. Sorry guys, my hair is jacked up. My barber butchered me, guys, so my hair is never this short, guys. That's like I'm wearing a hat because I'm embarrassed my hair is short. I told the guy to take a little off, and he took all of it off, so. Sugar Ray, good group. I sell that one all the time. Terry Clark. I see this in like every bag. City of Angels. See, like this one here, it's called, you guys like this is a country guy, Coup de Grace. Wake Up. I have never seen this one, but it's called Coup de Grace. Country dude. And so I get a lot of George Strait. I get a lot of signed stuff too. Like this one here is an R&B guy named Unmuted. But you can see he signed it for whoever went to his concert there. So sometimes you can, I never do collectible. I just say used, but artwork signed by owner. Oh, I'm sorry, I say artwork signed by musician. Sometimes people want to pay extra for that, signed by the musician. But Steve Creek, Coldplay. Here's Coldplay, good group. And get a lot of Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin doesn't sell for nothing now. But yeah, so I'm thinking, guys, with that many CDs that I've got, I just still doing video games, but I want to get my room done, so I figure I'll bring the Ghost Mannequin over tomorrow, and I wasn't gonna start eBay tonight, and I'm really starting to poop out right now though, and I may do some more CDs and then taking a break. I have a photo shoot next week for social media, so you guys will probably like to be able to do a lot more pictures on social media. I got a guy that's going to go to me to Cowboy Fit at the gym. We're going to do some photos at the gym. So you guys may see a lot more social media stuff. I was talking to Kaylee about it too. Just doing a lot more social media, better videos, more pictures. But if you guys need anything like that, guys, I mean, just let me know what I can do for you guys. I'm just trying to help you guys out. I mean, I mean, I can show you, you don't need me to show you how to use Scan Lister. I mean, all you do is stick it under the barcode and it, you know, prints out the ticket, and you open the CD, you know, put the thing in here and then shut it, and then I put it right at the bottom of the barcode thing, so that's the only thing hanging out, and then stack them in wherever you want to put them, storage unit, garage, wherever, and then I get, you know, when I had that 2000 in inventory, I was getting an order about every hour. Merchant fulfilled, because I was doing about 20, 25 orders a day when I had the 2000. I don't even think it was a solid 2000. I think it was probably like maybe 1900. And I would get an order like every hour. So I would leave all my envelopes. I bought a whole box of envelopes. Somebody recommended them to me on the page. So I bought like 500 of the bubble mailers. 2 big boxes. There's 250 bubble mailers in a box. So I got those. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, you know, it's been a long day. It's not fun sometimes, and guys, I'll be honest with you, it's really not the best thing to work this many hours. You know, we're human beings. We need to get out and socialize and talk to people, and you know, you don't want to sit here and, you know, spend so much for an apartment, and then it's basically like a jail cell because you never leave because you're always trying to make more money. But I think you need to spread it out in social time and work time, and like I said, probably almost all of you guys have wives, husbands, kids, family, all that stuff. So I think that's the only bad thing for me is I'm doing it by myself. So I have to allocate more time for women and all that. So anything I can do for you guys before I let you go? There's only like one guy watching. So I know a lot of people. I may start doing Google Hangouts if that helps you. Kaylee was telling me on Facebook, they don't even let you know that my video is up live. I guess you see it in your feed eventually or something, but they used to automatically pop it up and say, hey, this guy's live, and I guess they stopped doing that. So a lot of you guys don't see this till after, you know, hours after I've shot the video. So I'm just trying to be helpful and answer any questions you guys have. I like shooting in the kitchen because the sound echoes, and then there's a lot of lighting in here, so I try to make it pretty simple, you know, for me to talk to you guys. So, that's about it, guys. Really. Yeah, Alexander, I got all my clothes up. I bought 15 totes over at Walmart to stack all the clothes that I have here, and then I have them in trash bags and boxes in the storage unit, and it's just boxes and bags of clothing that when I was outsourcing, I would sit there and say, oh man, that's a corduroy, or that's a suede Ralph Lauren frickin' raincoat, you know, for $8, and I'm thinking somebody will give me $50 for a suede Ralph Lauren green label, you know, sports coat, or no, it wasn't a sports coat. It was like a rain jacket, like a parka, but it was all suede. And I'm thinking, $8, yeah, I'll bet. You know, been in the trash bag ever since. So, but you guys will see more pictures. A lot of you guys have been requesting me doing YouTube videos instead of this kind of video. I can do YouTube videos. I have been wanting to do the Echo Pro videos where I show you how I break down my Echo Pros and clean them every week. There's not really a good video on how to clean the Echo Masters on YouTube, so I'll probably do a breakdown on how I clean my Echo Masters on YouTube, my one Echo Master. And everybody wants the day trading videos. I don't mind doing the day trading videos, guys, and showing you guys the money I make on day trading. It's just that it won't pertain to a lot of you guys. And you guys like freak out when I show you the money that I make every day on day trading. When I trade, I don't trade every day, but you know, I just follow the indicators when they come on. But I do want to show you my room cleaned up. That's one thing that's been kind of pissing me off. I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. I got the mount for the one monitor, so I can pull all 5 Echo Pros out. I got the triple stand for my triple monitors. I got the leveling legs at IKEA for the table. I got the LED lighting up. I did order a nano leaf. If you guys don't know what a nano leaf is, I'm just trying to really trick out my room because I'm in that room all the time now. And I did order maid service. They come like once a week now. So that's things like that, guys. I'd rather spend my time working. The maids come, honestly, don't freak out. They come once a week for like $40. It's called Merry Maids, and they come with 3 little Hispanic ladies. They don't do like laundry and stuff. They just do them by like scrubbing the baseboards and stuff like that. So $40, you know. I don't ever get it that dirty, but you know, it's just I'd rather work. So I'm sorry, guys. Let me get my phone, guys. I can't see these messages sideways. Let me grab my phone. Sorry, guys. I look kind of goofy trying to read those messages sideways. Let me see if I can read these on the phone real quick. And if you guys are ever in town and you want some CDs, man, just come buy me some lunch and I'll give you a couple hundred CDs. I don't mind giving you guys CDs. Hold on, guys. Let me go to my thing here. I'm trying to see what the messages say. Let me see if it'll let me see it. Oh, won't even let me, it's not even showing me the live video. Oh, crap. Oh, maybe it is here. Hold on a second. There it is. Okay. No, that's the other of the video. Yeah, that was the other video. That's the video I shot this morning, and I was asking you guys about how, if you guys hire people, how do you pay them and all that. Yeah, this one's not showing comments yet, so it would be awesome if you, some more game sourcing over on YouTube. Yep, how I game source? What do you mean on YouTube? Sorry guys, I'm at the look kind of stupid, but I can't. Hold on, guys. Who is that? Robbie? If you do some more game sourcing over on YouTube, okay. Hey Jason, grocery. There's grocery Jason there. All right. Y'all shoot the video. I mean, well, I don't eBay. I mean, when I'm on eBay, I just buy as many as I can find. When I'm sourcing on eBay, guys, I usually buy from a couple of big vendors. They got the same stuff all the time, but their stuff is really hammered. That's the only bad thing, guys. You may get games like I do for 50 cents. You get Wii games for 65 cents, 70 cents. But you have to buy them in lots of 100 usually. So I usually pay on the Wii lots anywhere between 70 and 130. And I make my money back probably maybe 200%. You know, if I spend 80, I'll make 250 or so. They're not going to be like big games, or they're going used for $85. I mean, they're probably, I would say 95% of them are under like 15 bucks. So, but you figure, if you get them for 65 cents, and the case runs you, white cases locally for me run 50 cents. So you're into them for $1.10. You sell them for 15. You're gonna pocket maybe $7 after fees. 7 times. You do that. I don't know how. Right now my pay thing is at let me show you. I try to be transparent with you guys. I'm not sitting here trying to sell you book courses or anything. Yeah, right now I've sold today. It's a slow day. 26 units, 349 bucks. My phone used to do it on turn sideways, but yeah, current balance is a little bit over 10,000. I showed you guys a couple days ago. It was like 9,300. It's like 10,100 now. So I have sales today, tomorrow, and then Monday. My pay period ends on Monday at 2 o'clock. They don't cut off and zero out my account until Monday at 2 o'clock. So this check will be probably close to about 11,000. So and guys, like I said, I don't want any of you guys to think I'm saying that just because James is bragging and bullshit about his 11,000. It's just a lot of work, a lot of money. This money that I'm generating now is from the work where I spent sending in almost 1,000 video games. So, and I still haven't even got checked in yet. There's still probably half of them that are still zeroed out under active inventory, reserved, back ordered, and stuff like that. So. They used to be real good about it, guys, about once they checked it in, because all my stuff goes to Fort Worth, which is not Fort Worth here in Dallas. It's basically like the warehouse about 20 minutes away. But when they check it in and say, okay, we received your inventory, but then it literally takes anywhere between 7 and 10 days for it to become active in your inventory. it'll show up on the, like say you look up a Wii Fit or something, it'll show Wii Fits, but it'll say back ordered until January 23rd or something like that. So you can't really win the buy box if you're back ordered. I mean, you may be able to, I'm not sure, but I just let it run. But it just lets me know that I just need to send in more inventory. So I've got so many games, and like I said, these are all, this is 50 CDs right here. You guys can't really see it, but this is one bag of CDs right here. This is 50 CDs. And you imagine I've got over 50,000 of them. So, you know, I know there's guys out there that, you know, they show you, hey, I got 500,000 CDs. You guys cannot comprehend how many CDs or CDs, because I've been doing them all day and I've only done like 500. And it's you know, like I said, you got to get them. These especially that are in this plastic thing, you got to get them. I don't have my razor here. Hold on. Let me just kind of show you. Let me get my keys here. Ordered a bunch of cool bracelets today. Got them on Amazon. I got like 7 or 8 of them. But you know, every one of them I gotta cut the plastic in there, throw this off. If you guys have ever tried to get rid of this saran wrap, it just like floats in the air. It sticks to everything. I mean, so this little plastic, and then I have to. What I do is I basically open it up, and you guys can see this basically looks brand new inside. This is the kind of condition I get my CDs in. Not even, but nobody's even opened this really CD. It's completely immaculate. So I just look to make sure. I always double check, because sometimes I'll get orders where I'll come back and say, hey, you know, you guys sent a game, but it's got a different CD. It'll be like Rory Morgan, but it'll be like a completely different CD in there, and that's my fault, because sometimes when I buy these, I go through them so fast, I don't even really check the CD. I'm like, oh, CD's in there, good to go, shut it and send it. Sometimes they pair up the wrong CD, so a lot of times that's all I do is I basically open it up, look at it, make sure it's good, then open up the next one. This is Lori Coffee. I really don't even have to look at the CD because I can repair any of them, so I just look at it, make sure the titles are right, that one's good. Then I'll get this one like here, this Gaither one here. I sell the crap out of this one. Religious stuff, guys, religious stuff sells all day long. Celtic, religious, and opera. But this one here, you can see it's perfectly fine. Somebody taped the case together, so CD's immaculate. It's got like 2 little fingerprints on it. So, and then basically there you go. You know, all I do is I normally do all the paper, the plastic first. So that way I don't open up one, you know, I have to just, you know, keep doing it over and over. I have a real nice, here, let me show you what I used. I got them at Sam's or something like that, but. No, I got them at Walmart, but they had that little, the tools on clearance, you know, these little pocket knives, you know, they just, super sharp little things. So all I do is I basically just get them like this. You know, you gotta be careful though, and I just start, you know, cutting them open. And then some of these right here, like this George Strait one's a box set. So you always I always put it away in somewhere in the closet, because you gotta have all 4 CDs for this one, okay? So, and the same thing with this one, I just open it up. This is that one I told you is signed by the author. It's called Gemini, Unmuted. You can see he signed it for whatever girl went to the concert. So you can put on there saying, you know, custom signed by the musician, and some people like love that crap. So, but I would say probably all the CDs I do, I don't recognize probably 50% of them. I don't know who they are. So, like Fuse, never heard of them. The Essentials, Bronski Beat, and Jimmy Somerville, never heard of it. I see this all the time. Coup de Grace, never heard of him. I see this all the time. I get a lot of this Fisher Price baby stuff, brand new. You can see it's brand new, still in the wrap. Same way with this one. A lot of times, even though they're brand new, guys, doesn't mean they have the security thing on them. Okay, you can see this one is this has got this little security thing on the front. It doesn't all CDs don't have to have that white security strip. Some of them, a lot of them don't. They're not like video games, so. But like Baby's First Happy Songs, you know, stuff like that. But that's all I do, guys, is basically. And then I'll show you a video. Once I get I've got like 200 or 300 already done. And then tomorrow I'll show you guys how I go ahead and I'll repair 4 at a time. It'll probably be a YouTube video on that, because let me show you guys here. I just got my kit in. I was down, and I'm gonna show you what my kits look like. I mean, for you guys that don't know what a kit looks like for the Echo Pro. I go through about, I'm getting hot now, guys, sorry. I get about 10 to 13 of these a month. They're 90 bucks a piece. So you can order them from my own. I just been dealing with a guy on eBay because he gets them to me in like 2 days because he's out of Florida. And what you do is you automatically get a little thing like this for the Echo Pros. And you get 4 pads and you get the SIM card, okay? Because I was down, I have 5 machines, one I haven't even put on the table yet. My 4th one went out, so I was down to 3 machines, now I'm back to 4. And then once I get the other one up tomorrow, I'll order another kit and I'll be back up to 5. You can't do 5 by yourself. I mean, you can, you know, pretty much when I'm doing sending stuff to Amazon though, because I know Adam, my buddy Adam Williams on here, he bought an auto clean. Auto clean will only do like fingerprints. It's not going to do a lot besides fingerprints. So pretty much any CD I'm sending into Amazon, I automatically do 1 repair on it, which is 30 seconds. So you can see how when I'm doing so many CDs per day, you know, 500, 600 of them a day, you can see how fast those cards will go down. But you got to think when you're doing, even if you do 200 repairs, that's what, you know, you're knocking your card down 100 repairs in 1 day. It's only got 800 repairs on it, you know, so 1,600 if you do like 30 seconds. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, anything you guys want to talk about? There's Jason there. I don't want to look stupid trying to read this crap sideways, but I will. Bucky, move. Bucky is my one dog. He's like I've had to go into the back orders. Yeah, back order. Full worth of back order the crap out of you, man. I don't care what you're selling. You know, I may, you know, once I get big enough, I really want to grow, guys. Maybe you guys can give me some motivation or ways of, you know, trying to do more than what I'm doing. I mean, you know, right now I'm only one guy, and what I do here is not hard. I mean, you can see. I mean, I can pay somebody $10 an hour to open this up and, yep, write CD, okay, and then put it in the pile. I mean, I can pay somebody to do that, and each person can do, you know, 500 of them a day or something. And because for me, I mean, I haven't sourced at Goodwill, and I mean, I haven't sourced at GameStop since Christmas. I mean, I have so many games that I bought. You know, I bought those 800 on eBay. Haven't even touched them yet. You know. Well, I did like 400 of them. I had to order cases for my PS3s because the stickers stick like crap on those PS3 cases. I'm not going to sit there and peel them off, so I had to order those from a checkout store. If you guys ever want cases, I mean, pretty much if you don't have it at a good supplier, just checkout store. They carry everything. If you buy in bigger quantity, you get free shipping. They're out of Florida too, I think. So everything's out of Florida. So they carry every single thing they'll need at checkout store. If you get like I think I bought 400 Wii cases from them a couple weeks back, and it was about 200 and 200. It was free shipping. So anything over like $100 is free shipping. So, but you guys, you know, when I always talk about this stuff, I mean, what we do, it's not difficult, but I mean, you got to really, have a goal in mind of why you're doing it. For me, you know, I just want to, you know, I always try to push myself and make more money than I did the year before. And you know, this year I'm probably going to get a new truck or a new Mercedes or something, house, or, you know, dating a bunch of people right now. So it's just, you know, things like that. I mean, the money's all fine and dandy, but for me, I'm always trying to make my business better, finding ways to make it more efficient, I guess you could say. But for me right now, there's nothing to really do efficient-wise because I'm doing the same stuff. So, you know, I'm having to do this, change the case out, fix the CD, put it in what I call the clean pile, and then I get like 300 or 400 of those, and then I have to scan them, put the label on them, box them up. You know, I basically have to do every single step of the process. So you know, it's just I'm at that point where, I mean, I even have a source that he calls me all the time. I don't want to give it out because most of you guys won't be able to afford them, but it's a big source up in the mid-states, and I don't know how he heard about me, but he heard about me. He DM'd me on Facebook. You know, I think he found me on LinkedIn or something, Facebook or LinkedIn, and he said, hey, I'm one of the wholesalers here, and I don't even remember what state it was from. It was up in the Green Bay or somewhere, or Wisconsin or something. And he said, I heard you do CDs on Facebook, and we're looking for some new buyers, and we have 18-wheelers full of them. And he said that, you know, the trip charge is the same. I think it was like $500 for the trip charge. You know, trip charges for them to bring their 18-wheeler down there and for them to go back up. You got to pay for their gas. And he's like, well, you can order, you know, 2 Gaylords, and or the full truckload is 42 Gaylords. And I'm just thinking to myself, what would I need to process 42 Gaylords? And you know, I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I get that big, I would need a warehouse. You would need what they call a Gaylord dumper. Probably a conveyor belt system that's like just keeps moving your stuff around, you know, and a lot of racks, you know. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I can afford all that right now. I mean, so, you know, and I think for me, I think he said a full thing was door to door was 6,000, I think, door to door. So that's 42 Gaylords, guys. He said it was over, I don't know, 80,000 CDs or something like that, or whatever. I mean, I don't remember how much he told me. It was over 50,000 CDs at the time. And he said, we can get you that weekly, monthly, bi-weekly. I was like, where are you? I said, man, where are you guys getting 400,000 CDs, man? You think you're making a dent, but you're not making a dent. I'm like, down here, it'd be like me peeing in a rainstorm because there's so many stores. I mean, I'm not even making a speck of a dent in the inventory down here. Like I said, guys, you can see all this I got here. It's not including the 30,000 I got from the guy in Oklahoma. The inventory that I got, I had only gone to two movie tradings, and there's 16 movie tradings. You know, I've only ever been to like 8 GameStops. There's like over 60 or 70 GameStops near me. I mean, you know, if you really wanted to make this like $1 million a month thing, you probably could if you had enough cash flow and people. I mean, you could literally do, you know, if I had the people and probably a little bit bigger line of credit for what I needed for all the machines, you know, I need like, you know, 5 more Echo Masters and probably 10 employees full time. No lying, guys. I could probably do 150,000 a month on Amazon, easy. We're talking, you know, with 8 or 10 people full time, you're sending in 20,000 items a week to Amazon instead of me sending in 1,200. You know, you're sending in 20,000, and that's where I want to be. So I just try to. Again, you get the fear factor of, well, you know, you've never hired people, maybe they'll rip you off, maybe they'll take your debit card, or, you know, but you know, you never know. I mean, just because you think that doesn't mean that's actually what they're going to do. I mean, you know, doesn't mean that's what you're going to do. So I think for me, I just need to be more trustworthy with people and just say, hey, I'm going to show you guys what I do here. I'm going to give you like a 30-day try. It starts you out at $10 an hour, and if you work after 30 days, I'll bump you up to like 13 an hour, based on your productivity, you know. And I don't want to do it out of the house here, so if I do, you know, hire somebody, I've already looked at office space, so, you know, there's plenty of office space around there. I mean, there's like available within like 10 miles of me. There's 400,000 square feet of office space available. So, you know, I'm thinking, you know, when you're thinking how much you can do. You know, nobody wants to be a mom and pop. I mean, some people do. Some people like it. I know a lot of you guys on here. Some of you guys I talk to, you're like, nah, I don't want to get any bigger. I'm good. I'm kind of think like Elon Musk. I'd rather grow the shit out of my business and to hire the best people that I can hire, give them great jobs, great money, great insurance, great work atmosphere, and let's just hump. Let's just grind and make a dent in whatever niche we're in. I don't want to be a mom and pop, man. I just, after you get to the point where, you find a system that's successful, I mean, all you're going to do is replicate it. And when you build a really good team of people that really want a good job, they're not going to screw you over. It may not be the most funnest job every day, but I guarantee you it's better than, working in an office doing the same crap every single day. They can say, okay, guys, this week you're doing CDs, next week you're doing video games. The week after that, you're buying. Next week, you're going to be doing shipping. You can rotate your people. And then that's not including your accounting people. I already outsourced the accounting part, though, and everything else. So, but I'm just trying to figure. Some of you guys have already got your teams built. A lot of you guys do it with the family. I pretty much, want to do it completely by myself. With people that I don't know. Whether I go to a temp agency and say, hey, I want to hire some people part-time, temp people, or I just put it on Facebook. Say, hey, Facebook, I'm looking for quality people to, process media for a large, growing media company on Amazon. Same thing with eBay. I'm looking for professional. I'm looking for people that are educated with cell phones that can take quality pictures of inventory for eBay. People will pay. I mean, they will love to come to work and say, all I do is take pictures on a cell phone or an iPad and post them. I can do that for $13 an hour. I don't mind paying people. I don't mind ever paying people a better hourly rate than what they'll get if they give me the work that I want. And like I've seen so many people. If you systematize it, it's very simple to systematize. I mean, like I said, eBay is not hard. I mean, if you got the lamps, you got the light boxes, you got the mannequins, you got the clothing. All you do is put the clothing, steam it, put the clothing on the mannequin, take 3 or 4 pictures. Okay, pit to pit's that, length is that, cuff to cuff is that. Okay, type it in, And they even, like I said, they even got those machines called style shoots now, which are amazingly expensive, but they do all the photography for you. We're talking, it'll do every single picture. It'll light up the background in the process. Automatic, because you take it with an iPad, it automatically uploads it over to the Apple, the computer that's attached to it, and then that person, the data entry person, all she does is adjust the numbers, crop the picture a little bit, post it on eBay. But again, those machines are $100,000. So, and like I said, most of the only the biggest of the biggest have those for eBay. I mean, we're talking big people. Ones that process, 20,000 pieces a day or something. But you can get as big as you want. I mean, like I said, with me, I wanna have an office. I mean, I want to go for my cowboy fit and go upstairs 1 floor to my office and see all my people working. I don't mind, where I'm at Cowboy Fit. The gym is on the first floor parking, ground floor. The gym is on the third and fourth floors. Offices, they made offices on the 5th and 6th floors. So I would love to have it where I go, work out, shower at the gym, and then I take the escalator up 1 flight of stairs, and I see my 4 or 5 people just humping away in a real nice office with window window walls, and music's going or whatever. They get their dogs running around, whatever's good. I mean, that's just that's my idea. Having a good quality business or something like that. Me coming home and sitting in my little second bedroom all day by myself. What I've seen the most is that when I go out there and I know the money what I'm trying to say is, what is it I'm trying to say? You know what you can accomplish and what you are accomplishing. If you just tweak your systems and whatever you're doing just a little bit, you can achieve that much bigger number. I would love to send in 20,000 items a week to Amazon. I can maybe do, if I work like Elon and do 15-hour days for 1 week, that's 60 hours. I could probably do maybe 4,000, 3,000, but I would be completely dead, completely worn out, completely dead, very burned out after 5 days of doing that. So, if you sit there and say, okay, realistically, whether you're doing CDs or video games or whatever you're doing, whatever you sell on Amazon, say, okay, good comfortable level. You can listen to watch TV, you know, listen to TV, listen to the radio while you're working, watch Sports Center, whatever while you're working. If you realistically say each employee can do 400 CDs a day, 500 CDs a day, and you have it all stacked and ready, you'll have somebody come in and stack them all for each employee. Say you got 5 workstations, and each workstation has 400 CDs on each workstation. Okay, well, you know, okay, today we're going to get 2,000 done. Tomorrow we're going to get 1,600 done. You know, you make it to where they're not going to get burned out, but they'll still have fun doing it and say, hey, you see any CDs you want to burn? It's all free music for you if you want to burn it, you know. And you don't know how many CDs that I burned in my iMac that in my other computer that I had to pay no money for these. I mean, because they're all free, you know. So, but any questions, guys? I'm just kind of talking. So it's a Saturday night at 7:20. I actually had a date tonight, but I canceled. So I didn't want to get out tonight because it's like 33 degrees and the dogs are home by themselves. So, any questions? Go with the. I was looking at Jason's comment. I don't see any other comments. I don't know if I need to scroll down or not, but I don't see any other comments. So let me see if I can see this on here real quick. See if you guys have any other comments for me. And like I said, guys, I'm no guru. I'm just doing this by myself. So yeah, here I see Jason's comment now. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, you guys can hear me. There's like a little delay. Okay. 7 comments. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm listening to myself there. Oh. But, yeah, I mean, that's what I do. I mean, I'm just doing that. And, so I've got a lot planned. Like I said, tonight I'm going to do probably about another 300 and maybe yeah, about 200 more CDs, and then I'll clean up in my room, and you know, it's just hard, guys. I mean, that's the crux of it. I'm telling you, it's just so hard. Yeah, I'm making a lot of money, but yet it's so hard when you're by yourself, man. It just sucks butt. I mean, I hate to be blunt. It's just, you know, when dogs are sleeping on the floor, you know, it's just really hard sometimes. I mean, and I like to work. I mean, I don't mind working at all. It's just, I'll take a break here. Like, after I get done with these CDs, I'll probably just go on there and pop on and go to Amazon Prime. I've been waiting on the Gemini Man to come off of $20 on Amazon Prime. Just buy me another movie, you know, one of those ultra high def movies so I can, I watched the one I watched last night. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's a stupid movie. I didn't like it. It was okay. Tarantino movie, Brad Pitt, and about Sharon Stone and Charles Manson and all those guys. The movie was weird, man. A weird movie. But like tomorrow, I mean, I could go out sourcing tomorrow, but I don't need a thing. And that's the only crux of it, you know. When you sit there and you're thinking, oh well, I really want to get out of the house and do something, but I don't need anything, you know. I don't need groceries. I don't need any product whatsoever. I don't know. Maybe you guys can be my psychologist or something and give me some psychological advice or something, you know. I know Adam, my buddy, who just say, get a bunch more girls. Yeah, so I do want to travel, but it's all planned. I'm just planning it all out. So, but most of these CDs, guys, like I said, 15 cents for every one of these is what I'm paying. I don't sell a CD merchant fulfilled for less than $2, and I very rarely sell a $2 merchant. So you got to remember $2 plus $4.04. I think when I do my for some reason it's set at $4.04 for shipping. So it's the lowest I'll go is $6 on a CD. I can't remember the last time I sold a merchant CD for $6 for $2. Like the one I sold today was 28. I sold 8 today. 28. I think the lowest one was like $8. I think $7, $8. It's just weird stuff I've never heard of that's selling, you know. So And I did notice when I'm doing when I'm using Inventory Lab or ScanLister, there's not much of a spread, guys. Not anymore. Merchant is usually the same price as FBA, and a lot of times FBA is the same price as Merchant. So, and there's a lot of people that'll buy Merchant because they don't want to, they know that they're not going to get 2-day shipping unless they spend more than $25. So I get a lot of orders, for $7, $10, $15 that they're not meeting that $25 free shipping with Amazon. So no matter whether you order at Prime or not, I order shit all the time on Prime every day. Pretty much every day I order something on Prime. If it's not $25, it's not coming the next day. So, like I still order stuff all the time, and it's always at least 2 to 3 days. So, but treat your customers right when you're doing Merchant. Get the orders out right away. Don't. I had a problem before where I sit on them for like 3 or 4 days and then finally send them out. It's gonna ding your numbers. Even if you print your shipping labels the same day. You don't want to, you don't want those CDs sitting in the back of your car for 4 days until you run into the post office, because then it'll get to be a week, and then the week will get to a week and a half. People are like, hey man, I ordered a CD from you 15 days ago and I'm still waiting on my CD. And I had that happen to me because I just purposely just put it off, and that's the only thing. It'll ding your metrics if you would do that stuff, but don't do it too often, For me, UPS store's a mile away, so if I can get my stuff there before 3, otherwise if I go down the street, the postal place is less than 3 miles from my house, so there's no excuse why I should not be getting them out every single day. So I would try to do them here at the apartment, but the little box they have, you can't get, once you put them in a bubble mailer, you can't get them in the box. The little slit they have, it's angled up, so you can't like get the bubble mailer in the slot. So I wish they had a bigger dump thing, so otherwise I would just dump them there every night. But any questions, guys? That's all I got, man. It's just working, and I'll day trade tomorrow. Markets are doing really good. I didn't trade this whole week, actually. Could have made some probably good money. Markets are at the all-time high. I don't know how they keep going up in the markets, because stuff's going to come any day. I don't know how the markets keep going up and up and up. But any questions, guys? I got nothing else to put up, man. I'm just yakking with you guys while I'm getting ready to cut up open all these. So slurp on my nerd slushy thing. All right, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm gonna get up and turn this off. So you guys have a good day, and I will maybe shoot another video tomorrow for you. Okay? Thank you.